Here's a video of a few cars turning wide onto this one-way road. How did they know that it's a one-way road? They should be looking at this arrow here, and there's likely another one pointed or posted just outside of the screen here, but we can see one right there. And this car over here should be thinking, oh, turning it onto a one-way street, so the first available lane would be this one right here. Except they're treating it like as if they're turning onto a two-way road where, let's say, these two lanes are going this way and then these two lanes would be coming this way. Another clue to them that this is a one-way street is that there is no center divide line here. There is no yellow line dividing the two directions of traffic here. So notice they're going wide here. And the other issue is that they shouldn't be the ones making the turn. It's this person's right of way, right? So how do I know this is that their light is still green is because this person is entering into the intersection. So the only time this person would be coming into the intersection is if this light is green as well. So going back, this driver here made two mistakes. One is not yielding the right of way to the people that are turning right when they're trying to make a left turn at a green light. And the other mistake is turning wide into the third lane. But unfortunately, this is not the only driver that's going to do this in this video. Again, we can see at least this driver here has a sense of, hey, I need to yield the way to the person turning right here. Now, once the light turns to red or yellow, it looks like this person's yielding. So this person is trying to make their turn. But again, they're making the same mistake as the other driver. They're going wide into this lane. And notice our light is green. So that means this person is now entered into the intersection on a red. Why would you follow this car into the intersection on a yellow or red and then just try to quickly make a really wide turn into the fourth lane? So this is just I guess a good example that people aren't really paying attention on the road. And what I tell students very often is if you just follow the car in front of you blindly, they're likely going to mislead you. Now again, here we're coming up to a construction zone with a vehicle that has flashing lights. So you want to, whenever possible, identify that there is a flashing light here and give this construction crew here one lane of space whenever possible or whenever you have it. And it's maximum 40 when you're passing them here. Even though they didn't have a speed sign posted, when there's people actively working on the road, you should assume that it's 30, but here it's because we have given them one lane of space here and there's no actual 30 sign posted. We can feel better about going 40 here. Now, again, just going back to that previous intersection, the main idea there was just making sure that you understand who has the right of way. So person turning right at the green has a right of way over the person turning left at the green, and also paying attention, hey, I'm turning onto a one-way street, I gotta turn into the first available lane, not just where I'm used to turning. And then we're coming up here, we can see that this person turned into their first available lane, which is nice to see, and then they switched out of it. So see, that's how it needs to be done. This person turned into this lane, and then unfortunately though, the problem is this person is coming out of an exit area. This is not a lane that is leading up to the street. So this is the entrance lane for this parking lot area. You see how if they've even got the curb set up in such a way where it's really obvious, like, hey, you're not supposed to be making a right turn here. Disregarding that fact, they did turn into the first available lane, and then they switched into this lane. So in a span of a video that is just under a minute, we've seen how many drivers make a mistake. I think 4 that I counted. So be vigilant on the road. When you're learning, it's not so much about spotting other people's mistakes and going, haha, that person made a mistake. It's more about making sure that you're not just blindly following other drivers. You're looking at the signage yourself. You're clear about the rules of the road so you can do the correct thing on the road.